Today is going to be a very exciting and maybe long video. The reason for that is because I have a whole bunch of goodies to show you. It's like a bucket full. On Saturday, April 14th, I went to Cambridge in Ontario for the Phidon Pens meet and greet. And it was the beginning of an ice storm, and it was very interesting. It was fine to get there. It's totally cool. And then on the way back, it was terrifying. So I actually spent the weekend in Brampton with my brother because we could not really make it home safely. They recommended against driving on the highways and stuff like that. So I'm sure we could have made it home if we really tried, but it's just not worth the risk. Anyway, that's why this video is late, because I was not able to get home. Then when I got home, I had to catch up on stuff. So enough of my chit chat. Let's start. So Phidon Pens has been located in Cambridge. They're a brick and mortar store, and they have been there for almost 10 years now. So that's pretty exciting. They are not yet selling online, but you can buy whatever you want over the phone. You can just phone them. I know not everybody likes phone calls, but you can do that. So let's show you what I did. But first, let me quickly tell you, while I unpack everything, let me tell you about what this meet and greet was. We went there, and they have a little back room where they do like lettering classes and stuff like that. So it's actually really cool, and I really like the setup. There is a field trip of pictures on my blog that you should check out, because there are, it's crazy. It's not a huge store, but it's like every surface is covered with stuff. There's so much stuff in there, but it's not overwhelming. It's just really neatly organized, and you could find what you're looking for. So I really like that. I had a good time. I actually didn't buy anything this time because I didn't even have time to look around. So we went, and we were there on time, not early as we had planned because of the weather. But in the back room, Keita was there as well from Instagram. So I'll include links to her so you could check her out, because I will mention her. And it was super fun. So many people came out, and so many of you braved the weather. And thank you so much for coming and saying hi. And we were just playing with pens and notebooks and just chatting and snacking, and it was amazing. So in the end, let me show you what I left with, because it was really cool and it was really sweet, and so many of you made the effort to come out and bring me goodies. Holy smokes, I'm so touched, and I'm so honored that it was worth it for you guys to come out. So let me show you what it is, okay? Now, the first thing is, Phidon Pens had these notebooks commissioned for their store, and they are made by Alistair at, sorry, I was just looking for the other item, at McLellan Books. So this is the large size. They actually come in an A5 size, but this is the one that I had to show in use. It was actually good that it was large, because it made it easier for people to see it. But it's really quite attractive. It has a linen cover. I like the color. It's very neutral and classy. It opens flat, and it has numbered dot grid pages with margins. So that is quite nice. And a bookmark. Now, I have used it a little bit. Look at these end papers, this classy marbly look. Although I guess it could be water with ink swirled in a bit. I don't know. It's really nice though. It's quite well made. It looks really good. The binding is really clean. It's very attractive. So I have used it a little bit. It's slightly toothy, which I like, because it's really nice for hand lettering. And it works well with finer nib pens. If you have something that's super wet, I was using some parallels. The parallels were too much for it, but the fine and mediums and stuff that I were using were fine. Were okay. And it is fountain pen friendly for fine, medium, and a drier broad. I was also using dip pens, but dip pens are crazy wet, and that's just too much. I think it's gonna be a really nice journaling notebook. So that's very pretty. So there will be more of this. I'll share it on my Instagram. And again, if you like one, if you want to get one of the A5 sizes, you can just give them a call and you can get one for yourself. So isn't it beautiful? Okay. That's one item. Oh, I have to show you this. They packed all my goodies in this little tote bag. This is their bag. It's not plastic. It is a reusable tote bag, and I really like it. I'm actually going to use this for produce at the grocery store instead of using the plastic bags. So thank you, Phidon, for using something that is reduce, reuse, recycle, because I like that kind of stuff. Okay, then I was also doing like testing in ink on the spot. So one of the things was Robert Oster Aqua. And I have a swab here to show you because it's crazy. It's crazy nice. That is a wild color. Beautiful. I had never used the aqua before, and there are so many like blue greens, blues, green blues, and it's like, oh, is it really different? But this is wild. That is gorgeous. So that is the aqua. I was also using the KLOUT Cherry Blossom, which is this beautiful thing. Ironic because it was not spring-like at all, but we could fantasize that it was springish with this color. So that's one. And this was actually a gift that was transported by Yen Yen from Gerald. Thank you so much, both of you, for making this happen. It's a bottle of Mont Blanc Pink. I actually really like this color. So thank you guys so much, because I don't have any left and I don't really have a pink in this color. So I'm excited. So that was just like a separate thing that I was excited about. Okay. I was also checking out on the spot, like showing it, kind of explaining like how I do a review with the Platinum Plaisir in the, like violet purple. This is the metal one. And I had actually not used the Plaisir before. Like I have the plastic preppy. This is totally worth the upgrade because I really like how it feels. Also, it looks way better than the plastic one. So, thumbs up for that. And also the Lamy Safari All Black, which is the special edition for this year. I know a lot of you might be thinking, oh, it looks a lot like the charcoal. It's the same thing. It's not. It's actually black. It is like blacked out and it's awesome. So I really like that. And this one has a medium nib, medium black steel. So those were, sorry, that was weird. Those were two of the pens. I also picked up a couple items to bring home to review from Phidon Pens. This is the Midori MD 10th anniversary notebook in the A5 size. Prepare yourself for this grid. Okay, this is a grid. Oh, sorry. Can you even see that? Like, can you see what that is? It is a tiny itty bitty little grid thing in bright green. That's like, look how green this is. Can you see how green that is? Oh my god, I'm looking at the camera through the hole. Can you see my eyeball? Ah! And it's green. So exciting. Don't wait to get these because when the 10th anniversary, sorry, I'm just dropping things. When the 10th anniversary thing is done, these are going to be gone and I'm going to regret it forever. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. Look at the little bookmark. Oh my god. Okay. I also got these Kokuyo, I think these are B6 notebooks. Yes, B6. Idea notebooks, which is cool. I've never used these before and I've seen them, and the first thing I did was open them and smell them, and they smell delicious. I'm pretty sure this is Tomoe River. So, so good. I'm excited to try that. I have never used these before. I also have here an F64 Expedient notebook. Crazy. I've never even heard of this. It is crazy the things you find when you go to a brick and mortar store. So, I'm looking forward to trying this out as well. Now, I also left with a box of Palomino Blackwing 602s. Like, these are the standard classic with the firm graphite. I've never reviewed this before, and I don't even have any of these. I have the black ones, like the classic. So this will be fun with a pencil sharpener for it that matches. And now let me share you some of the gifts. These were all items that I left with from Mano and Baldeep, who are the owners of Phidon Pens. So I will share this stuff like as I use it and stuff like that. So hopefully that's kind of fun for you. But it gets better because as I said, Keita was there, and Jim came out, and Simar, and Yan Yan, and like so many of you, and I was so honored. And Suze, who I first met at Scriptus, and she's the sweetest. Like honestly, some pen people are just like so cute. You just want to keep them forever, and she's one of them. So let me first show you. Claudia is from BauerInks.ca. She is my Canadian Robert Oster Blackstone quasi ink supplier. And also she makes her own little adorable Tomoe River notebooks that are perfect for pen meets and like just testing because they're so slim and portable. So thank you so much, Claudia. It's so cute. I also used up my last ones that I picked up at Scriptus. So these are just like, look how cute these are. Oh my God. Okay, I like Tomoe River. Next up, we have, this is crazy, okay? I've been following Keith on Instagram. Keith is Random Thinks. And if you are familiar with the Kill Winter with Orange hashtag, he started it. So I've been following him for years. And he actually drove up, not for me, like actually to meet Keita because she is a highlight and I completely agree with it. But I also had the privilege and honor of meeting him. And he brought Stephen and I each one of these Write Notepads Sakura notebooks. These are, I'm pretty sure they're limited edition, but we actually realized it's a perfect match for the ink. So that's exciting. Also, I have never used these notebooks before and we can't really get them very easily here. So in Canada. So I'm very grateful, and I borrowed Steven's just so I could show you, but it will go back to him, I promise. I swear, it will. So thank you so much, Keith, and I'm so glad I got to meet you. It's so cool. Okay, next up, I was mentioning Suze. She brought me a little pouch, and the night before, I had posted that I posted a video on Instagram that when I go to people's houses, I look for their stationery stashes and then steal things that I want. And I had posted the video that I had found a stack of Post-it notes. And so in an effort to keep me out of stealing and pilfering from others, she brought me the pouch, which opens, and it was full of Post-its. But not just regular Post-its, adorable Post-its. And a swan Post-it. Thank you, Suze. I am super excited. And believe it or not, I actually don't have a lot of Post-its because I use them up and then I just never replace them. So now I have a whole stock of fun, like patterned Post-its. But again, let us not forget the swan. So that was that. Thank you, Suze. I'm also quite excited about the pouch because I have a pouch addiction and I don't need more pouches, but I want like every pouch I ever see. So. And last but not least, Keita brought, I can't show this because they're gone. She brought a container of cookies for Stephen. And I really wanted to eat them, but I restrained myself. And so they went home with us, but I must admit that they were thoroughly enjoyed by everybody. And they were, obviously they're cookies, like who doesn't want homemade cookies? But I got something different. So I will show you. Now, you haven't seen my unboxing video yet of the Wanderlust Watercolors Donut Shop set of watercolors that Keita makes because it's not, I think this is going to go up before that. But she recently launched another set of colors, which is the Bohemian Set. And there were 3 in that set in particular that I just thought looked stellar together. So she brought me the set. So it's just so sweet. Now let me show you. Okay, so I got a postcard. And then this is the colors, like, okay. No, sorry, this one was the colors. I had the wrong one. But let me show you. Okay, so if you don't follow her, you should because she's a crazy, amazing artist. And it'll make you feel inadequate about your own art skills. Yay! No, but seriously, she's really good. And she also, while we were there, she was doing like hand lettering with bookmarks and like this craziness. Amazing. It was so cool. So look at mine. And this ink is actually the KLOUT Cherry Blossom. So I'm very excited. Also, I read a lot and I have like 1,000 books and I read multiple books at the same time. So I need more than one bookmark. So this is perfect. So we got that. I showed you the postcards. Don't act like I'm the only one who smells paper. They smell really good. Like they have like a coating on them, and I really like it. I got 2 dot card samples. This one is chrome, and this one is copper. I already know I'm gonna love the copper. The chrome is very pretty as well, but I've never used it, so we will see. Now this is the tin, okay? It has this little like Japanese type paper. Take that off. This is the larger tin than the one I have, which is the mini. And it's got her like logo on it, and I really like that. So let's open it, okay? This is what the inside looks like. This is a business card. This explains a little bit about the watercolors, like how they're made, like how they are put together, and some stuff you might experience with them that is normal. And look at this, oh my God. Okay, so, it smells delicious. So that's the set of colors. Anyway, I'm not going to unbox them now. I just wanted to show it to you so that you could see the goodies. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to hold all of this. Let me see. Okay, I got this. I got this. Okay, I just dropped like 5 things. We got these. We got the watercolors. We got the pencils. I'm gonna stop here. Yay! Let me try this again, shall we? Yay! Okay, so let's take this all apart. Okay, now the whole point of this was just to show you that the community is amazing, and I don't even deserve all this kindness, and yet here you guys all are, and you are so supportive and nice, and thank you so much. So to all of you who were able to make it, thank you for braving the crazy weather, and thank you all for so much stuff to play with and enjoy, and I'm so grateful. It was just really cool. Keep an eye on the Phidon Pens Facebook and Instagram, because they are going to be doing a whole bunch of spring things like lettering classes, and their 10-year anniversary is coming up. So there's just so much crazy stuff happening, and you don't want to miss it. And it's worth driving a couple hours for, even if you're in the area or like within a radius of like 3 hours, maybe even 4 hours. I've driven 8 hours for a pen show, and it was worth it. So if it's possible, keep an eye out so you won't miss the next event, because it's fun. It's super fun to hang out with the community, and it's more fun than being online. Like, it's more fun than doing this online, so hopefully that's a bit encouraging. So I'm going to wrap it up now, because I actually have more things to show you that are separate but related. So again, thank you all for coming out. Thank you so much for your kindness and support and all of these amazing surprise goodies. I'm so honored. And thank you to Phidon Pens, that's Mano and Baldi, and also Tracy. So thank you guys so much for organizing this and for making this so much fun. It was really nice. And so hopefully we will see you guys at a future event. Bye-bye.